Hey guys, welcome to Mitch's Music. This morning, I thought that I would take you a little bit behind the scenes, and I've done this before, but I haven't really done a complete recording session. So this may get a little long. I don't know. So tune in if you like it. Keep watching. If you don't, just turn it off. I'm just gonna experiment with this. So if you do like it, let me know by leaving a comment. Let me know about things I can change, things I can do differently. I've wondered if I needed to do this in segments and upload it later, but I've always wanted to figure out a way to go live, and I mean, I haven't found my the best way for me to do it, what works for me yet. So let me know what you like. And I'll probably keep doing that if you guys actually like it. So let me give you a little bit of an idea about my setup. If you haven't watched any of my videos on my setup before, it's pretty simple, and this is something that I think you could easily do. At least some version of this, just to help you learn guitar a little bit better. And as I go through this song today, I'm going to talk through the different parts. So I'm recording Summertime Blues. And before we get too much into it, one of the reasons I'm doing the older version, um, and not the Alan Jackson version, and one of the reasons I chose that is because I'm a little bit on a time crunch, and I played through a couple of the Alan Jackson solos, and I haven't decided quite yet how I want to do that video. There is already a great video on some of the harder lead parts at the end, by Levi Clay out there. So if you're interested in the later solo in the Summertime Blues song by Alan Jackson, then tune into Levi's videos. He makes some great stuff. He's made a lot of the Brent Mason style solos. So let me just give you a brief overview of my setup, and I'm going to leave the phone there. So on the floor, I've got my Helix, and this just gives me my standard sound. A lot of people have asked about my how I get my sound. Honestly, the Helix can model just about any amp that you want. So I don't use a lot of different amps. I just have a Fender style amp. Sometimes I use a Matchless style amp from here, but most of the time it's a Fender style amp, with three types of distortion in front. One of it is to just give the guitar a little bit of a boost, and it really doesn't do very much at all. And I pretty much always have that on. Then when you hear my guitar have a little bit more breakup, I'm using a Tube Screamer for that. So it's those two together. And then most of the time for really distorted, sometimes I'll completely change the preset for like if I really want a big distortion. But I have what they call a compulsive drive, and I there it may be modeled after a pedal that same name. I'm not really sure. Um, and then I've got an eighth note delay that's pretty much always on, and a quarter note delay just in case I need it. Sometimes I'll use them both. Sometimes I will only, most of the time, I'm only using the eighth note delay. Sometimes for a slower song, I'll use the quarter note delay, but many times I'll have to tweak it because I don't like a lot. First of all, I don't like a lot of feedback in the quarter note delay, so I don't like it when it just keeps going, because it can make some really cool effects, but it can also just kind of get in the way of your playing a lot of the time. So I kind of keep that dialed back. So that's my guitar setup, and today I'm using the Strat because like those styles of music, in general, I just figured the Strat is a little bit better. And then over here I've got my computer. You can barely see it. I use Reaper. It's cheaper. is fairly easy to use. Like you can get it for like 60 bucks. So if you wanted to start out recording yourself, it's a great option. Normally I use a Behringer XR18, which is on the floor over here normally, but right now I'm using this Antelope Audio thing. That's a little bit, it's a little bit pricier, but it has done a good job. You know, I wasn't sold on it, and it's still a little cumbersome to use because they have their own software that you have to kind of use in relationship with the recording device that you're using. So I like the way it sounds, but it is kind of a pain to get started with. I like something that you can just plug in and play in general. All right, so let's talk about the song, and then I've got my camera over here. So let's talk about the song. Now, I'm going to cheat a little bit on this song. So sometimes I will find tracks to back me up. And for Summertime Blues, I'm gonna need something, and I don't have a whammy bar to do the so I'm cheating. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tune my E string down to E flat for just this one track, just to kind of give me something to play along with. So now I've got that. And then, so I'm just going to kind of record that track. Then I'm going to do the other one on top of it. So let's do it. And like I said, don't know what you guys want to see. And right now, I don't think I can see your comments. So let me see if I can get that to where... Like I said, I'm trying to figure out my best way to use these things. So honestly, if you are commenting, I might not see it right now, but I'll definitely get back to it later. So let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. And so I'm just gonna do a tap tempo over here. And then the last piece that I haven't really talked about that I've got going on is I've just got a speaker in the floor for a monitor over there. That's going to be what you're hearing. Normally this part does not make it into the video because it's just a little too noisy. So my camera, sometimes the hardest part, and when you notice that my videos don't quite match, it is because I'm actually having to match the audio with the track over here. And there is, like, the speaker is right beside the camera over there, and the audio is going straight into it. So there's like a little bit of a delay, and it's hard to find the play sometimes of, like, if I match the audio up perfectly, it almost doesn't look like I'm playing it sometimes. And so I've had to kind of work with that play. And so sometimes the audio is a little bit off, sometimes it's not. So let's get started. You kind of have seen my setup. If you have any questions later on about my setup, let me know. In these live streams, I'm just going to answer your questions. What I want to do is kind of show you the whole process. So this is the recording process. Later on, I'll show you how I actually get the notes on the page and get the notes below the video. All right. Drink some coffee and let's get started. If you like the video, like I said, leave a like, comment. There's also that super chat thing if you like it enough to give me some cash. All right, so let's see. So there's my speed. All right, so there's that part. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tune my E string back up because I tuned it back down. Now, that part was not perfect, but that's okay. I'll come back and I'll either re-record it. I like to do this part. Is probably unless you guys want it, let me know. Like how to play that part. But this part, I'm probably not going to put in the video with a tab or anything. This is more of just a background part for me to follow along with, just so when I'm playing the other parts, I'll have something to go with. So what I'll probably do is either re-record it one more time to make it a little cleaner, or I can also just cut up some of the better parts and put them back. And that's pretty much how I do it. So now I'm going to record the main guitar part. So let me tune this one back up. All right, so for the main guitar part, you've got so you're just going E, 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 A, B, 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 E, 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 A, B, 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 E. And then on the part later where it kind of holds, you're doing A, E, A, E, then B. And like we were talking about the Alan Jackson version is just a step up or step down. It's actually in D. And so, like I said, I'll probably do that one a little bit later. All right, here we go. All right, and that's pretty much it for that one. Now with that one, I may go back and re-record it just because my first time through, I'm kind of feeling it out. When I play songs by myself, I kind of make it my own in a way. I try to I try not to get away from the original as much as possible. But when I'm playing it by myself, sometimes I'll add parts that aren't there. If it's like a part that I feel like really needs to be there, then I'll keep it in. And then, so now we're off to the hardest part. So the hardest part is adding the melody. And so let me tell you the story behind adding the melody. Honestly, the melody started to be added. I did it more of as a copyright thing, because a lot of people play along with the actual song, and they do their videos to the actual song. Well, two sides of it. One thing I wanted, and let me turn my camera off. It's just sitting over there. One thing is as I was playing it, I didn't want the original version on here because then that leads to copyright issues, and YouTube can like not show your video in other countries. But when you actually play the part, it still is a copy. There's still like a copyright side to it, but now it's a cover, and they're a little bit lenient on the covers. So when I started playing the melodies, a lot of these melodies you can't find. Now, if I wanted sheet music for this one, I'm sure I could find it. Sheet music makes things a little bit easier for me, and if you've watched my like should I learn how to read music in the past, it's really a balance between the time it takes you to learn the sheet music and the time it takes you to actually play it, because I didn't see a benefit in knowing how to read sheet music, especially on guitar, until honestly I started shooting these videos. Like I played for Broadway bands and things like that, but they write that music so poorly that you're listening to the tracks anyway. So that's not a good reason. Now, I have found a lot of music in with this one, like Chattanooga Choo Choo, like the jazz numbers that I've done where there's a lot of sheet music out there, folk stuff. The sheet music has helped tremendously because I don't have to learn it by ear, um, any or anything like that. And so it has helped. Sometimes it's a pain because you can't find the right key. For some reason, Hank Williams is a great example. If you look at the songbooks for Hank Williams, nobody puts his stuff in the right key. And so there the songbook that you're looking at is not in the key that he performs it in. So I think it's kind of pointless because normally you're not singing and playing it, especially in whatever random key some publisher picked up. But so I have found that with a lot of the sheet music out there, it's not in the key that you're used to hearing the song in, so it doesn't really help me very much. So the melody is so that's why I do the melody. It's more of a copyright thing, and then I had people that started to like it, and so I just started posting more of those videos. If you look at my older videos, I didn't post a lot of the melody side, but it seemed like a lot of people were wanting that, and so that's what I started posting. And so if you like I have said from the beginning on my channel, if you have a request, let me know, um, because it helps me to know what you want, what you're wanting to see. Because I see things out there. I know what I would like to see on YouTube a little bit better than it's being represented right now, but I don't know what you want. All right, so let's get on to the recording. This is the longest part, and so this is the most excruciating part. You're going to see a lot of mistakes. And as I'm going along, I'm probably going to record this several times. And what I'm doing, this is almost what you're seeing right now is my practice session. I've played through the songs a couple of times, have not played through the melody that much. So I'm kind of learning it. I know it a little bit, don't know exactly the arrangement that I want to play. So that's the part that I'm figuring out, and honestly that's the longest part of the whole process in general. Sometimes solos are harder to figure out, sometimes they're harder to play. The one, if you've watched my videos for a while, the hardest solo I played that honestly took me forever to get was One Mississippi, and it's because it's so flippin' fast. I couldn't get the speed for the longest time. So go back, watch that video, and that one took me forever. But in general, these take about an hour, and we're getting close to that. So let's get started because I got to get up and go cook some breakfast for my family after this. So let's see. Something like that. All right, we'll see how it goes. All right, pretty good first try. So I didn't practice the higher octave. So now let's do that one. The lower one was pretty good. Only made a couple of mistakes there at the end, so something like that. All right, so I think, and so just as far as my tone goes, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to kick in the, so I've got this sound. I think I'm going to kick in the overdrive a little bit when I get up here. I kind of like the way what it does is it pushes it up just a little bit. And it just gives a little bit of a different sound. A lot of times when I go to a higher octave, I'll change my sound just a little bit. And so that's normally what I do is I'll just kick in that next level, and it's just an overdrive pedal. So let me see if I can get this one done. So I'm saving all of these takes too. So because my camera's recording over there, so as I'm going, what I'll do is I'll put all of these on top of each other and find the ones that I like the best. Part at the end is killing me. All right, so I'm gonna do this one more time, and then I'll probably close up, and I'll let you guys if you have any comments or questions about the process. So basically, what happens after this is I will, like I said, I'm gonna record one more time, and then I'll play these until I get it right, and then or mostly right. One of the things that I learned with these videos is I am a perfectionist, and so if I get it perfect to me, I'm just going to keep playing with this and recording it, and I'm never going to do it. So if I make a mistake in my video, great. Like that's what I mean to do, because I mean, I don't mean to do it, but I let it go. And as we're learning, I feel like music is moments, and sometimes mistakes can make a moment that playing the song right just doesn't do. You can play a song right and rigid, and it doesn't make the same moment as a song with mistakes in it. And so I like to just leave it. You know, I do it the best I can, and then I move on. And as you're learning, don't get hung up on like when your finger doesn't play a note right, or like you can't get all of the notes to sound in a chord. Just play, and find your joy in playing, because really this is fun. It's supposed to be fun. Find the fun. Guitar can be frustrating, but the trick is finding the fun. And I found that a lot of times it helps when you have people that you're playing with that you enjoy playing with. Like I'm going to a thing in Alabama at a farm that we get milk from, and it's just a group of guys, and we're playing. And I've seen from the comments that a lot of you guys do that as well. You have communities that you play with, and to me that is the best way to learn. Like right now, this is my way of learning, and this can be your way of learning too. You can record by yourself, but nothing pushes you more and makes you have more fun than when you're with people that you enjoy playing with. And the things that have taught me the fastest, is when I have been in bands and played along with bands in bands, and that's when my playing skyrocket. Not only because it was fun to play with the guys, but also because now I had a deadline in a way. And you may not think that you're ready for a band, but let me tell you, you are, because once you get into that, then you're going to be motivated, and hopefully your the community that you have around you will support you. And if you would like to be a part of a supportive community, that's what I'm trying to build on here. So hopefully that's why when people do negative comments, especially towards things that other people have done great comments, that's why I come down so hard on my channel on those types of comments, because I don't, if you're gonna be negative to people on my channel or to me, I don't want you here. I like constructive criticism, and that's great. But when you just come in and you give like a comment that is not helpful to anybody and it's just completely negative, if you have a community like that, get away as fast as you can. If you've got a community that supports you, you're going to learn really, really fast. And that's what I'm hoping to create on here. Um, and the way I'm starting it is pretty easy, because is just with the tabs from my site, and it's called Just the Tabs. And if you like any of the songs, all I'm doing is it's like 29.99 a year, and right now there's a $5 discount code for 24.99 for the year. But what I really want to do, and that's summer 2023 for the code if you're interested. But what I'm really trying to do is to create a community, because when I started this channel, one of the things that I had noticed about YouTube is you had all of these videos, the most popular videos were people playing insane things on the guitar with no tab below them. I mean, you have Marty Music and you have Justin Guitar and guys like that. But the most the most popular videos were people playing insane things on guitars, but with no actual instruction on how to do it. And what I wanted to do with my channel is to create a song from the ground up, but do it in a way that hopefully when you watch my videos, you hopefully you'll enjoy it, but hopefully you'll also look at it and think, I can do that. And if you watch my videos and you're like, that's super simple, great. That's the point. Because that's what I want you to look at my playing and don't feel like you're that far from it. I want you to see that you can create things like this too. We're in an age where you can create almost anything at your fingertips. I mean, I have the setup I do, but I could do a similar thing with just an iPad. And if you're starting out, a lot of the times we hear ourselves different than we actually are. So one of the best things that you could do if you're trying to get better at guitar is just record yourself. And maybe not every day, but record yourself weekly, maybe on a song that you're working on, and you're going to hear improvement. I promise you. All right. So I have talked enough. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here. I'm going to finish up this song like you heard if you watched the video or go back and rewatch it. Um, the I'm pretty close. I'm just going to go back and touch up some of the lower parts, and that's pretty much it. Now later, I'm going to show you the second part. I'm going to show you what happens once the video. I may show you when I'm mixing. That's not super. I have plugins that help me with that. I'm terrible at mixing, but I can show you the plugins that I use. And then I'll show you how I do the notes. And if you have any questions from this video, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you didn't like about the video. That's not the negative comments I'm talking about. I want to know how I can improve the videos, what I can do better. So, like I said, I've been wanting to get into live streaming more, and I'm trying to figure out the best way that works for me. And so this was a shot at it. Hopefully it worked. Let me know if it did. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you would like to see in the future, and I'll probably do that as well. Have a great day, guys. And like I said, I really honestly, the price of the membership on my site is so low that honestly it's not enough to pay for the website itself. So I'm going to go up on the price. So if you're interested in getting it at the lowest price for the life of the contract, so like if you sign up for the yearly, it's not ever going to go up. So if it's $29.99 right now, it's always going to be $29.99 for you, unless like you cancel or whatever. But in the future, I'm hoping that as I get more and more people, I can continue to raise the price, and that's what I'm going to do in July. But any price level that you get in, that's just what you're going to pay. I'm not going to continue. I get so sick of like having to move cable companies and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that to you. Like if you find a price that you like on my site, grab it. It's yours for the lifetime. Like this year, next year, next year, next year. That's just the way it's going to be. So sign up for it right now. It's even cheaper. That summer 2023 is the code, and you can get $5 off. I don't have a link down there yet, but if you click on any of my tabs, it's the yearly plan. If you enter that, it's $29.99 a month usually, and $5 off right now. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.